I don't even know if you can hear me because my camera is kind of in the blanket right now. I just got home a little less than an hour ago from my nail appointment, and it's Stranger Things. Let me show you. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. No, okay, boo. We're gonna talk about my nails one by one. This one, giving very upside down. Dark blue base, light blue airbrush, black vines, upside down. Same thing with the pinky nail, except it looks more like a doorway, an opening into the upside down. Boom. This one. Also, I don't think she saw in the inspo pic that it doesn't go all around. It's supposed to be like in one corner, in the other corner, like the vines. I don't know. Anyways, that's fine. Yeah, Christmas lights. Also in the inspo picture, I think it was dark red base with like lighter red airbrush in the center. This is okay too. Black vines, kind of giving French tip. Thumb, one of my faves. Hawkins Lab Rainbow Room. Blood splatter, because you know it. Yeah, if you know, you know. Boom. Upside down and all around. Pretty self-explanatory. Same thing with the pointer finger, giving these two in one. Boom. Demogorgon. The background was supposed to be like red airbrush up here, I think, and then blue airbrush at the bottom. But her airbrush thing started messing up, so we just did solid black, and it's still good. It's fine. Also, look how thick it is. I never had like a 3D flower or 3D anything be like this thick. Look at that. Oh my god. This is not me being dirty. This is from her doings. If you know, you know. If you get your nails done, you know it's looking a little crusty afterwards. Demogorgon. And she has never seen a Demogorgon before because she hasn't watched Stranger Things. So boom. This came from a Billie Eilish inspo picture. Loki giving Converse, giving red and blue, like the rest of my sets. Loki giving Christmas present. So I just randomly added this one on there. Also, there's a white dot right there. Not supposed to be there. It just happened to get on there as she was doing my nails, I guess. But you can't really see it because it's on the edge, so it's fine. Also, the eyelets, the silver on it started like being messy. So it's a little messy. But it's all good. Peeking out. Some blood on the tip. Because, you know, 11 be bleeding. Everybody be bleeding. Boom. The vines on this one, I didn't really need them to be there. I kind of just mainly wanted the background of the clearness on the inspo pic. But, I mean, this is fine. Boom. Those are my nails. Anyways. Stupid shit. Let me chill. I'm trying to stack 100 million. Girl got a feeling. What the fuck? What a wonderful feeling. Marty Supreme. Oops. I didn't mean to press record. I wanted to show you guys my Stranger Things nails more in detail. I'm gonna show the inspo picture that I showed my nail tech on the screen. Put it somewhere for y'all. Yeah, I think this one's probably my, no, one of these is probably, actually, I knew one of these were gonna be my favorite nail. I had more of a feeling towards the pinky, but it might have to be the thumb. I don't know. Also, I don't think there was a black vine around here on the edge in the inspo picture, but I think she thought there was. But I mean, like, that's fine right there. This, it's a little too gray, but I mean, like, that's fine. Like, I didn't even really need this on my nail. I could have probably told her that. Like, I just wanted it to look like the background that's in the inspo pic, like kind of clear, but like kind of not. But like, yeah, anyways. 2 of my nails started bleeding, and that like never happens. Today is currently December 22nd. It's like 11 at night. 3 more episodes of Stranger Things comes out in 3 days. You guys don't understand the tie that I have to this show. Like, me and the show are like this. Like, I'm not normal about this show. I'm really not. I'm already grieving this show, and it's like not even officially over yet. And it's not even really like just the show that I'm grieving. It's also like I'm gonna miss these press interviews and seeing all of the cast all together. Like, it's way more than beyond. It's beyond the show. It's just that I love them all together, and I'm gonna miss seeing them all together. That's all it is. Also, can we talk about how much my veins are sticking out right now? Gross. I kind of wish like I had a Twitter account that I was like I actually post on. I don't. Twitter can be like an evil place. It can be a little crazy sometimes. But Stranger Things Twitter, like, I wish like I could just interact with them sometimes. I'm on Stranger Things Twitter right now, whole feed. Sometimes I'd be wanting to like interact with them, but I don't post on Twitter, so I just never do. But I'm like, I really want to, and this is my last chance, because then there's no more Stranger Things. But I don't think I'm gonna post on there. But I be wanting to interact, because there either be like people I relate to, or people asking questions and I have an answer to their question, but I just don't post on there. So anyways, a part of me is wanting to post on there, but I'm not going to. I wish I had the balls to post on Twitter. Also, there's so many Byler fans. What do you call it? Byler stands? Fans? Stranger Things fan stands, Byler stands on my Twitter feed. And like, I'm not against Byler, but I'm also not like super hardcore Byler, because like there's proof to both sides. I mean, not like proof, but like, I don't know, good points to each side. I don't know. I'm not with it, I'm not against it. I tolerate it, and whatever happens happens. I'm happy with whatever happens, but I just don't have a strong opinion on Byler. I really don't. I just hope Will finds happiness. I just want him to be happy. Also, don't get me started on the ending of episode 4. I was sobbing. I'm laid back in my bed watching on my MacBook, and I literally like had to sit up, push my MacBook back, and like process everything. And same reaction with seeing Max, and I was like, jaw on the floor. Will having powers makes my heart happy. Also, before these 4 episodes came out, everyone's like trying to time the whole rewatch properly to those episodes coming out, and everyone was like, watch an episode a day starting from this day and you'll be finished by the time these episodes come out, and whatever, or start on this day if you're skipping the Lost Sister episode on season 2. I understand the hate towards that episode, however, I'm not a hater of that episode. What I'm trying to say is I knew 8 would be back. And I hope y'all all, everyone who didn't rewatch that episode and just skipped over it, I hope y'all all regret it. I knew she was gonna be back. I knew it wasn't for nothing. And now everyone is talking about this final battle with Vecna versus 11, Will, and Kali. Everyone's like, them 3 against Vecna, yeah. But I'm so worried about, as Mike would say, Will's powers being innate. Like they're the same. One and the same, they're connected, and I'm so worried about that, because as they say this big battle is happening and they're defeating Vecna, I feel like I'm talking a lot with my hands because I have my nails done. Anyways, say as this battle is happening and they're defeating Vecna and he's becoming like less powerful because they're like hurting him, right? What does that mean for Will? Like, how is he really gonna be able to fight if like as they're fighting Vecna, they're low-key fighting Will too? Like, what does that mean? What does the connection really mean? I'm so happy Robin and Will found each other. They've been my favorite girl character, favorite boy character, and now they're best buds, and I'm so happy about it. I can't have Robin die. I really can't. I cannot have Robin die. Will just found a good friend in Robin, and if she was to die, I would die. I can't have Robin die. Obviously don't want Will to die. I don't think they could do that. Could they? I don't know. Honestly, I feel like people don't talk about Jonathan enough. I can't have Jonathan die because Will going through all of this, he's been through hell these past few years. If his brother was to die after everything he has been through, hasn't he been through enough? Don't let his brother die. Jonathan, off the table. Don't kill him. Steve, let's talk about Steve, because in the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, the Duffer Brothers were placing the Funko Pops like where they would be in volume 2, and then they put Steve at the end of the table, and then like Loki purposely knocked him over.
Yeah, this is Steve. Oh! Whoa! 11's in one. Oh!
What the heck does that mean? Steve, I'm not really like, don't kill Steve, but I wouldn't want him to die either, but like he's not one of my top contenders to not die. Lucas and Max, can't have them die. Not one, not both, neither. Can't have them die. After everything Max has been through, can't have her die. Lucas can't die because after everything Max went through, if she was to wake up and like get out of Vecna's mind and be able to live her life again, she should be able to live her life with Lucas and not have him die. So yeah, can't have him die. Who else can I not have die? Joyce, of course. Oh my god. I don't want Will to survive and then have to live life if his brother were to die. Imagine if his mother were to die. I can't have that either. Hopper. Oh my god. When Hopper was like, I love you, Jane, and he was ready to risk his life. Oh, tears, 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 tears. That was a little crazy. Don't do that. He's not one of my top ones though. I mean, like, I understand if the Duffer Brothers wrote his death. Sadly, I understand. Kind of. No, actually no. Because if 11 lives happily ever after, she needs Hopper. And I would love for them to live happily ever after together. Also, the way Millie Bobby Brown has been acting about like her knowing the ending of her character, the way she's been acting, it's like giving 11 is gonna die. But I'm also like, is she? Like, I'm questioning it a little bit because it's almost like that's what she wants us to think. I don't know. But if 11 were to die, oh my god, that would be crazy. I can't wait to figure out how they captured 8 and like, well, what the heck is she doing there? Also, I'm like rewatching all of Stranger Things again, getting ready for volume 2. But in the Lost Sister episode, there was a moment 11 was telling her, like, I have to go back to my friends. Like, it's towards the end. And she's like, I have to go back. And then 8 is like, they can't save you. And then 11's like, no, but I can save them. And I was like, hold up.
There's nothing for you back there. They cannot save you, Jane. No. But I can save them.
If that kind of shows how the ending is gonna be, that's a little crazy. Okay, I'm talking too much with my hands because of my nails, but anyways, I'm sorry. Also, I already finished watching all of season 3 already. If you're a real Stranger Things fan, whatever, you saw how Derek and Holly's teacher in volume 1, Miss, I don't know if she has a name in the show, but I think in real life her name is Miss Love, and she was the Duffer Brothers teacher. I think she was in season 3 too. She was in, it was at the end of an episode where they're showing like all of the people that have been flayed and they're like standing still, and it's like showing each and every one of them, and she was like one of the first ones that they showed. I think that was her. Like everyone was saying, oh my god, it's so cool the Duffer Brothers brought their teacher on for season 5. I think she was in season 3, unless it's someone that just looks exactly like her. Also, Finn in an interview said that Mike finally has a weapon this season in volume 2.
Hey everybody, watch out. I have a weapon I have a weapon. I have a weapon in this season. That's all I'll say.
I have a feeling, I could be completely wrong and make an idiot out of myself, but it could be something maybe identical or like similar to like a flail. I think that's what it's called, because I think in season 3, whenever Will is like forcing him and Lucas to play D&D, I think that's the scene. And Mike is like, I use my flail. He says something about a flail.
Okay, I attack with my flail.
Maybe that's his future weapon for volume 2 or something similar, because that's a little crazy of a weapon. But I mean, I think I'm talking too much, but you already know I could talk about this show forever and ever. Also, update on how many Stranger Things items I own. Got a whole advent calendar with little, they're called, I can't read it because my room is dark, but it's like pocket Funkos, I think. Little mini Funko Pops. Advent calendar, but Stranger Things. I have a few videos on my TikTok of me opening those. I know there's more that I'm forgetting because I was like, oh, I didn't mention this, I didn't mention this. Did I mention that I have the Hellfire Club spicy Totinos? I don't know. Also, I found this out like maybe 2 years ago, but for like the longest time in my life, I thought they were pronounced Tostinos. I could have sworn they were Tostinos, but they're Totinos. I don't know. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Also, not Stranger Things. Let's talk about Timothy Chalamet hopping on that song. If you know, you know. If you know the lore, then it's crazy. But if you don't know, then you're probably like, what the heck did Timmy just do? A lot of people are like, this verse is low-key ass, like you could tell he wrote it. And other people are like, why is it low-key not bad? I'm one of those people where it's like, it's low-key not bad. But I also don't listen to rap as much as I used to. So maybe I'm just, my ears are not trained to rap. So yeah, I'm like, this low-key goes hard. I don't know. I fucks with it. It's low-key been stuck in my head since it came out. I feel like there was more that I was gonna say. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be editing this, and I'm gonna be like, why did I say that? I've been talking with my hands too much. I know I'm annoying y'all. Ooh, there's some drama going on outside. She said, don't have her in my house. A part of me is like, keep talking, make this video longer. But then a part of me is like, shut your ass up. Because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna record this video. Who knows if it's even gonna be put out. Stranger Things predictions. They all live happily ever after. I already rewatched volume 1 too many times. I just seen a thread on Twitter literally maybe an hour ago where it's like, how many times have y'all rewatched volume 1? And people are like 3 times, people are like 5 times, and people are like twice, but I'm gonna rewatch, whatever. I've watched it maybe at least 10 times. Now I'm rewatching the whole, starting from season 1 so I'm gonna see it again. I'm so sad for it to be over. Anytime I'll go to watch Stranger Things, it's forever and ever gonna be a rewatch, and I'll never be anticipating a new season coming out and more to the story. Like, the story ends New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025. And we finally got the run times today. We finally got the run times for volume 2 and the finale. And people did the math, and it's shorter than season 4. And a part of me is like, ugh, I wish it was even longer than season 4. But then I have to remind myself that it's not. Everyone's in Hawkins or the Upside Down right now. And in season 4, everyone was either in Hawkins, the Upside Down, California, Russia. There was like a lot going on. And then we had to be introduced to Vecna. But season 4 was still teaching us a lot. And so I understand why it's longer than what season 5 is going to be. It's a little heartbreaking, but I understand. Also, my nail tech has never seen Stranger Things. At first, she called this nail a flower, and I was like, girl, I get it. It looks like a flower. I think they even said that in the show one time. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they said that in an interview. Yeah, they did, because they were drawing. Anyways, I was like, girl, it's not a flower. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. And I showed her a Demogorgon, and I was like, remember, it's not supposed to look like a pretty flower. It's supposed to look like a crazy monster. Anytime I get home from a nail appointment, I'm like over analyzing the freak out of my nails. I'm like staring. It's like looking into a mirror. Like from afar, I'll be like, oh, okay, my makeup came out fine today, whatever. And then I go close and I'm like over analyzing every single thing, and I'm finding a reason to hate myself. And like I do that with my nails, and now I over analyze, and I'm like, let's find a reason to hate you. I'm just wired that way, and it's terrible. Okay, I'm talking too much now. I need a adios. Adios, amigos. Love ya.